This is one of my first philosophy teacher. He's now 84 years old. He's from Ladakh. He's very great, compassionate, very peaceful person, great scholar.
We asked Kachin what kind of a student was Khen Rinpoche.
And he studied with, first took the test, Tibetan, who got the oral test to join the monastery. Being a good student, the result, then he become now the Abbot of Tashi Lhunpo.
But before that came to pass, Khen Rinpoche had to endure the Chinese takeover of Tashi Lhunpo. He had only been there for 8 years when he fled to India.
Then I went to Varanasi in India, study my education. So this is when I was in Varanasi in 1970s. Ganga River there, and we think they really gives me great compassion to improve your compassion, seeing the population of the Varanasi.
And people come here to die, right? Because
oh yes, some do come here. That if we die in a holy city, it would be better than dying in other commercial.
In Washington D.C.
Yeah.
Not big population, all kind of human beings, animal beings crowded, but that helps also you to improve how lucky you are. And
at one point, Khen Rinpoche wasn't sure that he would ever be able to finish his Geshe degree, like a PhD, in Tibetan Buddhist philosophy. He finally did finish, but when he was still uncertain, he returned to his village of Stok and started the little Siddhartha school for Ladakhi children.
This broken, ruined house I rented that time, and hire one teacher and 25 children to give the regular education 2 years in these buildings.
In 1995, Geshe Tsetan founded the Siddhartha School. In 1997, unaware of this project, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, who holds Geshe Tsetan in very high esteem, appointed him to become the head abbot of Tashi Lhunpo Monastery in South India, an honor tantamount to overseeing the integrity of the teachings. When approached with His Holiness's request, however, Geshe Tsetan struggled because he knew he would not be able to develop the school and be an abbot at the same time. In the presence of the Dalai Lama, he humbly asked that instead of accepting this honorable appointment, he be supported by His Holiness in fully realizing the dream of the Siddhartha school.
Then His Holiness laughs and he says, "You say you don't want this job? Well, I'm not saying I don't want the job. I'm saying if it's possible to do the school, if it's possible." His Holiness laughed again and told his attendant, "He's a simple monk, an ordinary monk doing a great job, and he's coming here to turn down this job." He laughed again and said, "Give him 50,000 rupees for the Siddhartha school."
In 1998, the Dalai Lama made a visit to the Siddhartha school in person. His Holiness deems the mission of the Siddhartha school to be of great importance, and he fully supports Geshe Tsetan's vision for improved education for Ladakhi children.
In 2005, Geshe Lobzang Tsetan from Ladakh accepted the Dalai Lama's second request to become the abbot of Tashi Lhunpo in exile and was enthroned. Great monastic university of Tashi Lhunpo in Tibet had 5,000 monks and 5 colleges before the devastating Chinese Communist government takeover in 1960. In contrast, Tashi Lhunpo Monastic University, as it is still called even in its diminished exile version, today has only 300 monks, and half of them are children. All the monks at Tashi Lhunpo in exile are missing whom they consider as their true leader, Gedin Choki Nyima, the reincarnated 11th Panchen Lama as chosen by the 14th Dalai Lama. The Chinese Communist government took the little reincarnate and his family into what they called protective custody back in 1995 when the boy was only 6 years old. He has not been seen since in public.